I am really excited to announce that I have totally recreated the rewrite feature in DraftStudio based on feedback, especially from people like Jordan Crawford. So thank you, Jordan. I hope that you find this interesting and helpful. So let me explain briefly what the update is and then show you how it works. Now with DraftStudio, you write the first version of your email and you enter it, and then we are going to generate 4 new variations for you based on a couple different frameworks and a couple different approaches. So reminder that this is a copywriting tool for salespeople who know what they're doing, know how to draft their initial version of their email, and maybe just want some help with variation. So this could help with deliverability, but it could also help with testing different versions of an email in the first place. I've got an email written here for a productized service graphic design company. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit auto rewrite. And now there's an option to provide a custom prompt as well if you want to add some specific guidance. But otherwise, we're just going to do auto rewrite, which is going to run this in the background. And you're going to see slowly the new variations of that email are going to pop up in the bottom as they run through. Now, let me just remind you that this is not for everybody. This is not going to do all the work for you. Again, the idea is that this is for experienced salespeople who are going to slice and dice and want to test their own ideas. So first, we've got one that's going to be optimized for mobile. This is a really simple layout it ends with a simple question. And you can go in here and you can edit. So sometimes, you've got little goofy things like that where you need to change a space. I'm working on that. Extra crispy is kind of a fun one. It's a little bit more conversational style email. And again, you may prefer different flow here on this, where you may want some more space, or you may want to rewrite a certain part of this email. Now, let's say that you like it, you can save it for future use, and then reference it, if you're using maybe similar calls to action or similar types of messaging in the future. The third one that comes through is the PAS, the Problem Agitate Solution framework. So this is a pretty standard cold email approach where you've got a 3-paragraph, a little bit longer, but I think if you have good traction with what you're doing, you can get away with a longer email. And then lastly, we get just a simple one-liner, which tends to perform really well. So from here, this single first email, you have 4 different variations, and then I'm working on streamlining this workflow, but for now, let's say you really like this one-liner, and you can go over to the spintax tool, and you can drop this in, and we will generate spintax for you. And this is going to be all these different variations of the words that you might want to include in your email. This is running in the background, and again, this is about to pop up. You can go through and edit, add, remove, anything that you want to include or not include in your final email, and then you can take this and drop it right into a sending tool like a Smartlead. So the first sentence here is, how are you handling graphic design projects? You can see it's, how are you, how's it going, how are things? And then there's different variations that go from there, and it can spin through all of these. And if you don't like any of them, you can, like I said, take them out. You can go from a single email now with DraftStudio to 5 variations, basically generate millions of variations of similar email off of a single one, which is really good for deliverability. It's really good for testing, and I'm really, really excited about it. So this feature is live in DraftStudio now, and I would love for you to give it a try. Tell me what you think, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks.